Video games Recon.
The Tommy gun is a great war gun and can be found near the docks on Mob of the Dead for 1500 points. This weapon has huge drum clips, lots of ammo, good power and a decent rate of fire. I find this weapon to be very similar to the MP40 and PDW submachine guns, in that it has lots of ammo, big clips and great ammo retention. In comparison to the other two, I would have to say the MP40 from Black Ops 1 is still the best, as it holds onto its power in the later rounds better than the other two, the Tommy gun and PDW. Although, you may think I'm biased, as to be fair I kind of have a man crush on the MP40. That being said, the M1927 is a straight up steal for 1500 bucks compared to some of the crap you get out of the mystery box. And last to compare is the PDW, which just ends up feeling like a poor man's Tommy gun that takes even longer to reload. You'd think after what I said about the Unpack-a-Punch version of this gun, I'd be singing the Speakeasy's praise. But in reality, this just isn't the case, as little seems to change for the better once upgraded. Apart from an ammo increase and slight power buff, you also get an increased rate of fire, which in my opinion is detrimental to this weapon, with it being a double-edged sword, giving you more firepower on one hand and taking away on the other with the hemorrhaging of your ammo supply. So, if you don't get lucky and get a max ammo, you'll struggle to make this weapon last more than 2 rounds. And if you've got double tap, you'd be lucky to make it last much more than 1 round. So, overall a good but deeply flawed gun. The AK47 may be a classic and dependable assault rifle, but in Black Ops 2 its age is starting to show, as this gun, although solid, is a little underwhelming and doesn't seem to make much of an impact in Mob of the Dead and zombies in general, with guns like its protege, the AN-94 from Die Rise, putting it to shame, outperforming it in most if not all areas. Don't get me wrong, if you get this weapon in the mystery box you're not going to cry about it, but with the history of this weapon, like me, you may find it sad that this weapon feels like it's too old for this shit, and dare I say it, needs to enter retirement. Once pack-a-punched, it doesn't feel like much has changed from before, apart from a bit more ammo and a cool camo. But this gun, more so than others, seems to take a significant step up once upgraded. Like I said before, there isn't much of a noticeable change, however, all the little things seem to add up and make a big difference, particularly in the power and fire rate, making it a much more useful weapon. Whether you choose this weapon over the point horribilities of the Tommy gun or over the flexibility of the Uzi would have to come down to personal preference. But pack-a-punching this gun and using it with speed cola and double tap really rescues this gun from being shit, and in the end makes it a pretty darn tasty weapon to have.